Hi everyone, I'm Chris and welcome to my page. This is a video page on model making. I've been building models for many years and I thought that maybe this would be a good opportunity to teach and to show how I build these models. One of the series of models that I usually build are NASCAR models from the 1980s. It was my favorite era of NASCAR, and these are just some of the cars that I've built recently over the last few years. I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into these. They're plastic model kits from the company called Monogram. And over the years, I've purchased many decals and stickers. So I would buy the kit and I would paint it like the car, and then I would add the stickers. And they look really good. They came out amazing. So these are just some of the ones that I've done over the years. Again, I've been building these cars for about 35 years. But lately what I've done is I've turned my attention to something a little bit different. These NASCAR models are all made in plastic. Now, my last model, I've gone to Formula One cars, also from the period from 1980s. This is the 1989 car. This was my latest creation, and it's in die-cast metal. So the car is actually a little bit heavier, and it's a little bit more challenging to build than these other NASCAR type cars. These NASCAR cars are, again, they're made by the company Monogram, and Monogram is a wonderful company to work with. The parts and the pieces are very cheap, they're very easy to find, and they're really good kits for anyone who wants to start to learn how to build these models. Now with F1, these kits are a little bit different. The kits come from Japan, and parts are a little bit harder to find. They're smaller to work with, and the majority of the car is in metal, so it's a lot heavier. As you can, well, you can't really tell, but it is a lot heavier. Now, I put a lot of time and effort into this car. I think over 600 hours to build this one car. So the purpose and the point of my videos here, I'm going to actually document building one of the cars, and it's an F1 car. I actually have two of them here, and it's kind of funny. When you see this one, it's the way it was sent to me, it was sent in almost like a little lunch box, and I'm imagining that the box, the original packaging was damaged, so they sent it to me in a little kind of lunch box. It's kind of sad looking, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, all the parts are here, and the instruction sheet and everything is complete. So I'm going to build these two cars here together, but my primary focus is going to be on this one. I'm going to teach and I'm going to show how to build this car. This is the 1989 version of the Tyrrell, and the car number is 018. I think that was the year. That's the model that they gave this year. And it's from the 1989 Monaco Grand Prix. And it's a very nice car. I like it. It's just a simple blue. Those who know about Formula One and are familiar with Tyrrell cars, they were a specific colored blue. And so I have the color paint, and it's a very simple paint scheme. So I'm going to document on how to build this. But also at the same time, I'm going to build this one as well. This is a little bit different. Again, this is a die-cast metal car. It's a car called the Dallara. This is from the year 1988. You can see it comes in Ferrari red color. This car was around for a couple of years. And again, it's also in metal. The instruction sheet's a little bit different. You know, it's only really one page. But you know what, we can figure things out as we go. And just to give a little insight here on what's inside the box, here's some parts, here's the stickers, the decals, Here is some very fine metal parts, really, really fine, very, very thin. That's for the front wing and the back wing. These are all the metal parts that I was telling you about. This is actually a very heavy package. You can feel the weight and the density of all this metal inside. So in here probably consists of the front wing, the back wing, suspension parts, the engine, some mirrors, and whatever. We have the wheels. Here's the tires for the car. And this is the actual body of the car itself. Now, again, quickly, the NASCAR models are very, very thin plastic. They bend easy. They can warp easy over time, over plastic. But what's really cool about these F1 bodies is it's a solid material. It's a solid resin material. And you really can't break it. It's not breakable. It's not bendable, not breakable. But they're great to work with. You can easily sand it and paint it and put a top coat on it and make it look really, really nice. So this is going to be the body of the Dallara car. And here's the under tray of the car, which eventually will go together, like so. So that's going to be it. I'm anxious to get started. I can't wait. This was one of my favorite cars to make, or to compete, the Tyrrell of that year. And it's a very simple color. For the time being, I'm going to close out and I'm going to say thanks for watching this video. I will be back to document how to build and how I build these Formula One cars. It's a bit of a process, but in the meantime, feel free to leave any comments, any suggestions, any tips, and that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my video, and we'll talk to you very shortly.